I genuinely enjoy running a brand. Like shipping orders, getting stock ready, calling my boys to model or try on a new piece, and seeing if they like it, little stuff like that. Like I enjoy all of that. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the idea of making something that wasn't a thing come to life, from idea to physical product. Like it's a good mix of me being able to put to use all my different skills: storytelling, filmmaking, visual storytelling, and I can make money. I can build a livelihood with it, you feel me? Take care of my family. And scalability. Reach the whole world. Leave a mark on the world.
You caught this from a website or something, and then you get your then design on it?
Yeah, facts. So I'm about to bring it to the print shop right now.
So basically you get your own shirt and then you get a printer.
Yeah, I get the blank and then I get the print.
Or you do it differently, right?
Nah, I've always been doing it like this.
All your brands, you all do it like this?
Yeah.
Oh, you just buy plain
Yup.
stuff and okay.
Yep. But I'm about to get manufactured overseas though. About to start doing it like that.
Wow.
More control, better margins, pros and cons. There's pros and cons to it. What's the pros and cons? Yo, so this nigga Sheldon addicted to his phone, right? So I told him like, yo, like I'm talking. The minute while we talking, he pick up his phone, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, break your phone, right? And he looks at me and says, he's like, I really can't go 10 minutes without touching it. And I said, he's like, yeah, it's bad real. I can't go 10 minutes without touching it. And I said, hey, yo! I said, I can't go 10 minutes without touching it. That's exactly what he said, word for word, bro.
I was dead about to go to work with my then on break, bro.
And he walks on his set.
Came back. Yo,
I'm bricked.
I'm proud of myself. I know this shit. I like this camera. Probably one of the best investments I've made.
Word. You see me? Just a paycheck for you.
Yeah, that shit.
Like.
That ain't crazy.
Yo, you see, I'm just talking about the X3M and there's an M40 in front of me right now, bro. I control the world, bro. I generally control the world, bro. Look at that. He just got that too. What's this nigga doing? You get the spot, bro. You got the spot. Nigga wilding out the parking spot. Let me drive in. Yo, Eric. Are you leaving the shop right now?
Nah, I'm here.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna be there in like 10 minutes to drop off.
Cool. See you soon.
Alright, bro. Appreciate you.
Alright, brother. For sure. Peace.
I would get a... You listening, nigga?
Yeah.
I would get a, what's it called, like this? A warehouse like this at some point. And I want a warehouse with like a driveway. Basically, kind of like where we're going in right now. I don't know if there's any spots around here where you could rent it. And I would be able to drive the car in there, the Inframobile, and I would have stock in there, and I'd just be fulfilling orders out of there.
Yeah.
So I'd pull up every day. Because eventually, like, it's cool working out of the office, the home office right now, but sometimes it gets old waking up and then just walking into what would have been the living room. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to go somewhere that's a little farther away to feel like you went to work. You feel me? So, yeah, I'll get a warehouse. Honestly, for the first, like, 3 to 6 months, depending on where the brand is and, like, what time of year it is and when I do it, I'll probably live there for the first 3 to 6 months, bro. Lock in. Just park my car up in there. Put a bed down, put a desk down. All I do is wake up, set up and work.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
You think you see anybody, like people working for you ever in the future?
Yeah, hell yeah. For the brand, yeah. For the creative agency, I didn't see it because I don't want to like be in charge of like telling somebody what to do. Now I kind of see it a little bit more. Now a little bit more. I see like I could be running some people, running some like some staff, but with the clothing brand, 1000% for sure. Like I'm gonna hire niggas like you at first. You feel me? Not even niggas like you. Like I'm gonna hire my niggas at first. When we just getting started, when it's like I'm just getting the first couple like 1,000 orders and stuff like that to ship that stuff out. But eventually I'm gonna have staff. Like the ability to give somebody a job that can pay their bills and they're sturdy. Like if I'm able to do that. He's a vlogger now. Everything vlog. Look at him. Yo, who turned him into this man? This is hilarious. Yo, he about to be vlogging everything now.
Every day.
Yo, that's funny as hell. Who turned this man into a vlogger, yo? That's so funny. Yeah, you feel me? Static shot's the biggest shot you're gonna get too, so I always use the car for a static shot all the time. So I'll go like this.
How you open it again? This shit?
Pay attention, look at it. Look at the tripod. No. Hold it the proper way, one hand. And then, okay, then look, an easy way to quick release it now. Think about that. One finger with your thumb. Not up there. There you go. Close it back, set it up again. Ah! So you always want to record the action. Me taking the box out of the car, action. You feel me? Like that's when stuff is happening. Like the 2 seconds of me taking the box out the car is enough for somebody to understand like, oh, he's taking a box, he's doing something.
Yeah.
He's moving some type of product or something. And then when they're like, oh, I wonder what he's taking out the car. Then they see the print shop, like, oh, he's bringing something to the print shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are things that drive the story for sure. For sure. That's like, it's done for that. Like you could just, if you could just run the screen over it, it's not a big deal how it comes out. I just like, you know, that was a DTG sample just to see how it looks. And it's not for DTG, like the material doesn't say DTG, so, you know, I know screen print's gonna be better.
Yeah, but you know, whenever we print over seams, you know what happens?
What happens?
There's ink buildup.
Ink buildup.
Yeah, anytime you print over something that isn't completely flat,
Yeah.
just like what happened here, you know, it's gonna be similar.
Okay.
Where the ink isn't gonna lay evenly.
Okay. Is that a huge deal?
Nah, I'll show you how it looks.
Okay.
Like when we hit these areas, the ink bled out a little.
Okay.
You know, where it's not, like when it's flat, it's nice and solid.
Yeah.
But when you hit these areas, you see there's ink bleed.
Yeah.
There's minor ink discrepancies, it's like
Okay.
technical term.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal.
Nah, it'll still look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to be aware of that.
Yeah, of course. I think someone will understand that's like, yo, it went over the seam.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. It'll look cool. The back will print fine. So the back gets the same, or against this edge, or something similar.
It's something similar to this. Yeah.
What is
I'll
that?
send you the files.
Oversized 17
No, I
wide?
don't think it's.
It's pretty big, right? Like 15 and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
like halfway in here. So yeah, it doesn't have to be that big.
All right. I'll send you pictures of everything.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, bro. So all the jackets are here.
I hope so. If not, I'll spin back down here.
And they're getting inside packs.
Yes, I'm gonna send you the files for that everything tomorrow morning.
All right, perfect.
Do I put like a 50% deposit now? Could I tap to pay?
What do you have, Apple Pay?
It's like the Shopify card.
Shopify card.
Yeah.
I don't think the tap thing works on my Square.
Or like, I have the card too.
You have the card.
Yeah.
So, okay. How about I send you a PayPal invoice? Does that work?
That should
Pay
work.
it with the card.
Yeah, that should work. Yeah.
I'll do that. Give me 1 second. Well, I'm still gonna have to pay. Right?
Oh yeah, true. So I know some people like frown upon blanks, but I like using blanks for drops that are like a first time drop, like the first time I'm using the design. So I basically make 2 dozen or 50 or something like that, and I'll get them printed. I'll get the blanks, I'll get them printed, and then it's like, okay, I'll get good quality blanks, because the thing about blanks, yes, you don't have control of the cuts and certain type of like, you know, fabric choices and stuff like that, but there's good quality blanks. Like the people who sell the blanks went through the trouble to make sure that it's ready to be sold at a wholesale level. So there's good quality blanks out there. It's just that somebody else can go use your blank and make the same clothes, but at the same time, bro, nobody has my brand. Nobody is doing what I'm doing or I'm going to do. So I'm not worried about like the fact that somebody might have the same shirt as me. I remember when I was just getting into clothing brand, I found out that V-Lone used Independent Trading Co. IND 4000 hoodies. Like so many people use the IND 4000 hoodies. The V-Lone Nav hoodies, all of those were that. Antisocial Social Club was using the IND like I think it was the IND 5000 or something like that. People use blanks. Your favorite brand, some of your favorite like artists and stuff like that, they're using blanks, bro. So I use blanks because I have such a high standard for what I want the quality of the clothes to like have, that the money it will take for me to sample something, bro, like I'd probably be sampling for months, bro. Like I'd be doing 8 samples and I have to wait, and it's like, and chances are, honestly, if I get one sample from a manufacturer and it's not up to par, I'm probably just done with that manufacturer for real. And the brand just doesn't have the money to do that. Versus, I get a blank, I'm like, okay, this doesn't meet my needs. I get another one, I'm like, okay, this meets my needs. I know they have a certain amount in stock. I know that I can check the price and get this amount, get that amount. And then I have a print shop that does great quality work, and I'm able to do that, and it's more expensive. Using blanks and getting a print shop is more expensive, but I'm able to get the product made, have a drop, and then see if it sells out or not, and then see if I'm gonna continue with that design. So that's the workflow that I have for blanks. And then when I get to a point where I'm restocking something, I'm eventually gonna try to find a way to restock it with cut and sew ways. Like I do like a version 2 or something like that. With like, okay, cut and sewn, so that means I have higher control of like the quality, higher control of like the designs. Maybe I can throw more colors in there because the cost doesn't go up too much to add more colors. I can make more, you know what I mean? It's cheaper, so my margins are better. Little stuff like that. That's the way I'm looking at it, because I'd much prefer to get something out that's a good product, but I got it out, than okay, I didn't get any. I'd much prefer to get a drop out in 1 to 2 months. That's a good product and better than most products out there, than to wait 9 months to get something perfect out, or perfect in my eyes, but it doesn't even sell. You know what I'm saying? So I still use blanks, bro. I still use blanks. There's a lot of companies that I know that make cut and sew, and I don't even think their pieces are that good. And they do cut and sew stuff. So you feel me? And I'm telling you, bro, like LA Apparel made blanks. They're putting years of research into the products they're making. And you think just because you do cut and sew, you're gonna send a tech pack to Pakistan or China and get better cuts and materials and finishes than them? Not your first try, buddy. Not your first try. So blanks until I master manufacturers. All right, bro.